Hi friends, today we'll discuss another 25 important banking exam questions along with answer and explanation also. What is meant by non-financial transactions in banks? The transaction without any monetary benefit is called non-financial transaction. For example, requesting for a bank statement, change of address, these are called non-financial transactions. So during this transaction there won't be any financial movement from one account to another account. What is meant by fund transfer in banks? So within the bank, if you are transferring money from one account to another account, this is called fund transfer. Funds are moved from one customer account to another customer account. What is meant by payment in banks? Payment means transfer of funds from one organization to another organization, from one customer to another customer, then it is called as a payment. What is meant by rejected payment? Transaction declined or incomplete transactions called rejected payment. These rejections can be insufficient funds or any technical reasons. So when you send a payment without success, if your payment is rejected, then it is called rejected payment. What is meant by payment reversal in India? Payment reversal means previously original transaction was successful, but because of some technical reason our bank can send a reversal transaction because wrongly it has sent to other bank, you can reverse the transaction. Previously successful transaction is written, then it is called the reversal. What is meant by maker and checker in banking? Each transaction should be completed by two individuals in a bank. So one person will be the maker, another person will be the checker. Who is originating the transaction is called maker, who is authoring the transaction is called checker. So in banking, every transaction should be completed with two individuals. What is meant by amortization? Structured payment method. For example, you are taking a loan from the bank, 10 lakhs, 12% per annum, 10 years. Bank will give a amortization schedule. So every month how much you have to pay, in that amount how much amount will be adjusted to interest, what is the amount adjusted to the interest. This sheet is called the amortization schedule. What is meant by outward clearing in bank? Clearing checks belongs to other bank, but the customer belongs to our bank. So outward clearing, we are received checks from the customer, checks are belongs to other bank, but customer belongs to our banks. So these checks will be sent in outward clearing. This is called outward clearing, collecting the customer checks which was issued other bank checks. What is meant by honest transactions in banking? Issuing bank and the acquiring banks are the same, then this transaction is called honest transaction. For example, you are a customer for the HDFC bank and you are going to the HDFC bank ATM and you are doing the transaction. These transactions will be called as honest transaction for HDFC bank. What is meant by offers transaction in banking? If issuing bank and acquiring bank are different, for example, you have a HDFC customer and you are going to the ICICI bank and you are doing a transaction, this is called as offers transactions. What is meant by SWAMITVA YOJANA? Property record maintenance in India. Ownership scheme to map residential land ownership in the rural sector using the modern technology like the drones. The scheme aimed to reevaluate property record maintenance in the bank, which was launched by the Panchayati Raj Divas by the Prime Minister. What is meant by DCGI? Drugs Control General of India. is the head of department of Central Drug Standard Control Organization of the Government of India, responsible for approval of license of specific categories of drugs such as blood and blood products, IV fluids, vaccines. So DCGI control all these drugs. Where is the headquarters for the Drugs Control General of India? In New Delhi. What is meant by ICMR? Indian Council of Medical Research. The apex body in India for the formulation, coordination and promotion of biomedical research is one of the oldest, largest medical research bodies in the world. When did ICMR founded? In 1911 by the Government of India, headquarters in New Delhi. What is meant by NHB? National Housing Bank. National Housing Bank was set up to promote housing sector in India, to give more loans to housing sector. Somebody wants to buy a house or somebody wants to construct a house, so to encourage them, NHB was founded. Which state has the highest number of RRBs in India? Regional rural banks. Uttar Pradesh has most of the RRBs. When did National Housing Board founded? 9th July 1988. Owner is Ministry of Finance, Government of India. Industry is Housing Finance Companies. Headquarters New Delhi. What is meant by IMF? International Monetary Fund. Promotes international financial stability and monetary operation. It also facilitates international trade, promotes employment and sustainable economic growth, and helps to reduce global poverty. What is meant by IRDA? Insurance Regulatory Department Authority. The insurance companies in India are supervised by a body called IRDA, Insurance Regulatory Development Authority. IRDA controls all insurance companies. It may be LIC, Max Life or ICICI, Lombard. All the insurance companies are monitored by IRDA. What is meant by life insurance? Financial benefit to dependents. To provide a financial benefit to dependents upon premature death of an insured person is called life insurance. What is meant by health insurance? Health insurance to cover medical expenses, covers medical expenses that arise due to an illness. These expenses could be related to hospitalization cost or cost of medicines or doctor consultation fees will be reimbursed under this scheme. What is meant by general insurance? Protection against unforeseeable contingencies like damage and loss of the asset. So general insurance products mainly concentrating on the vehicle loans or business. General insurance covered for the vehicles, business activity. Where is the headquarters of the Asian Development Bank? Philippines. Where is the headquarters of Jana Small Financial Bank located in Bangalore? Thank you friends. If you like my video, please subscribe and share with your friends. For any support, call me or send me mail.